Imagine standing before a door labeled Future. Your hand trembles, your heart races. What if I make the wrong move? What if everything falls apart? 2,000 years ago, people held scrolls, not smartphones, and sought answers from philosophers. Today, we ask ChatGPT, but who will give advice that soothes the soul, rather than just outlining a plan? We've set up a battle of the ages. Ancient Stoic wisdom versus artificial intelligence. What will prevail? The cold calculations of algorithms or the quiet voice of reason that has endured wars, crises, and personal catastrophes? The Stoics didn't wear suits or write code. They lived in a world without electricity, yet they experienced panic attacks. Their secret? 4 rules that saved both slaves and emperors. And ChatGPT? It will give you a 10-step list, but never say, fear is normal. In this video, we conduct an experiment. For a week, I asked the same questions to both neural networks and ancient texts. The answers divided my life into before and after. You will see. Why ChatGPT's career advice led me to insomnia, while a quote from Epictetus calmed me in 5 minutes. How an algorithm suggests optimizing personal relationships as if they were a business process. Why AI doesn't understand gratitude, while the Stoics turned it into a remedy for anxiety. This isn't a lecture, it's a conversation with a friend who also fears the future. By the end of the video, you won't find a magic pill, but you'll gain 2 tools. Artificial intelligence for planning, and ancient wisdom for the soul. And the first is right now.
In a sleek, minimalist studio, an individual stands center frame, their face a canvas of stress and overwhelm. The words appear on screen. Stoicism, dancing in the rain, a beacon of hope amid the chaos. The narrator softly conveys, Stoicism, a philosophy for finding peace amidst chaos. Within the animated brain, a storm of negative thoughts swirls in a thought bubble, a visual representation of inner turmoil. The echoes, control your thoughts. You suffer not from events, but from your judgment about them, as a transformation begins. The individual learns to navigate the labyrinth of their mind, managing their thoughts with newfound awareness and control. A stark split screen contrasts 2 paths, one fraught with futile struggle against the external world, the other serene in its focus on inner control. The narrator softly reminds us, influence only what is within your power. The individual on the left continues their futile efforts, their frustration mounting with each failed attempt. Conversely, the figure on the right finds peace in their own movements, their calm unbroken by the external chaos. Dust and smoke obscure the skies above ancient Rome as the Roman army clashes with barbarians, an orchestra of steel and screams filling the air. Amidst the pandemonium, Marcus Aurelius sits serenely, finding solace in his writings as he accepts the inevitable. A profound message emerges from the chaos. Acceptance of the inevitable. Find peace in what you cannot change. In the modern office, the individual exudes a serene focus, embodying courage, wisdom, and justice in their actions. In a gleaming laboratory of tomorrow, a scientist deciphers complex data from a colossal screen, unveiling the AI's startling conclusion. Stoic principles are the key to flawless decision-making. Echoing through the lab, the AI's on-screen text flashes a question that cuts through the silence. But what will AI say? Now let's ask ChatGPT. How to stop fearing the future? Its answer: make a plan, analyze risks, act systematically. Sounds logical, but cold, like a microwave manual. Where's the room for fear, doubt, hope? Experiment. I asked the AI 3 questions. How to cope with losing a job. What to do if a loved one betrays you. How to find meaning in life. The answers? Straight out of a management textbook. Steps, diagrams, 0 emotion. But fear isn't a spreadsheet. It's alive, The Stoics didn't give advice, they gave exercises. Try these. Imagine the worst case scenario. Seneca. What if I lose everything? Now how to survive? Morning meditation. Marcus Aurelius. 5 minutes of silence before starting your day. Gratitude journal. Write down 3 things you're grateful for today. Meanwhile, ChatGPT suggests download a meditation app, take a time management course. But do algorithms understand what gratitude is?
Where's the truth? A balance between eras. The Stoics teach us to accept fear. ChatGPT urges us to fight it. But what if the truth lies in balance? Use algorithms for plans and centuries-old wisdom for the soul. Take fear of public speaking. ChatGPT. Practice in front of a mirror. Use cue cards. Stoic. Embrace the trembling knees. It's not weakness, it's humanity. The perfect recipe? Listen to AI, but filter it through your heart. The Stoics, not stern ascetics, but philosophers who taught you can't stop the storm, but you can learn to dance in the rain. Their secret lies in these rules. First, control over thoughts. You suffer not from events, but from your opinion about them. Epictetus. Second, focus on what's yours. Influence only what's within your power. Third, acceptance of the inevitable, like the Roman Emperor Marcus Aurelius, who kept a diary amid wars. Fourth, virtue, courage, wisdom, justice, experiment. I lived by the Stoic rules. En résulte, less panic, more clarity. But what will AI say?